So, my name is Yasmin, I'm 21 years old, and today we'll guide this conversation. So, Marcio, can you start introducing yourself for us?
Hey everyone, my name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city called Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm a student in administration. I'm a student in English. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I started participated the TNT last year, month June, after I return December. Now, I try participate one meeting every day. Yesterday, I participated with Vanessa Bento, 10 a.m. Today, I'm happy to participate again with Yasmin after a long time. That's it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here, and thanks for sharing about you. And you, Bruna?
Hello, I'm Bruna. I live in Brasília. I'm 40 years old. I married. I have two sons. And I'm here in TNT to improve my English, like Marcia said. And that's it. Oh, no. I'm a control person because I started to read the questions here in chat. Oh my God, I think I'm control person because I wanted to control it's very interesting, the toilet paper.
Really? So let's start with this one. What would you do if you started to live with someone that controls how much toilet paper you should use? Do you
Oh
think you
my
would do
God.
well?
No, I think it's not well. But sometimes, oh my gosh, I clear up my house in the Friday. All Friday I clear. It's a big clear in my house. So I'm the person that clear the bathroom. So I put the all I think three toilet paper in the support. And when it's Wednesday, maybe, or I maybe sometimes have only one paper. What's happened with this? You everybody use a lot. What's happened? No, I think only was in the trash. I don't know. Maybe it's a big problem. No, but I said for my son, you use this all the time. It's not necessary to use a big paper. No, it's a small paper. It's suffer for you use. In this moment, I think I control. No, but it's so a little uh, besta, uma coisa besta to control. No, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's difficult because like I was listening to the podcast and the person like let the how much you will use, like, oh, you will go to the bathroom now, so use this amount of toilet paper, so I think maybe it's difficult when the person control while you are going, but if we are controlling, but just like one toilet paper per day, okay. Yeah, but yeah, it's difficult. Indio, Marcio, what would you do?
So this were hard situation to live with someone that control toilet paper. Uh, but I think the relationship is complicated to live with another person where you don't freedom at home because the the person control toilet paper, I stay imaginando, I forgot this word. Imaginando another things the person control inside at home. For me, complicated. Maybe one person, the level control at home, because I'm a simple person. I like to be my things organized, but not this that level the control. But relationship, this case, need a lot of love for continuous, in my opinion. That's it.
Yeah. I think it's more than love to deal with this kind of situation. Yeah.
I don't know if you all see the meme, the person show someone use the toilet paper in your parent house, and they use a lot of papers, and it's the other moment toilet paper when you're using her in the house. It's different because in the parent they use a lot of, in the house they use a little bit piece, pedaço. So in the house, why this moment? I observe my son in this point,
Yeah, it's really. I was talking about this with my mother, because like I think I don't know. I think I value more when I buy with my money. Like now I'm like paying the light bill, so I try to save more because it's with my money. So I think it's related to this, when it's your money, you value more. And so let's go to the next one. What would you do if you discovered your mother or your father started a relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend? So what would you do, Marcio?
The questions today are very, very complicated. But this situation, I think, in my opinion, the break, the family relationship, relacionamento familiar, I forgot, because the mother and the father relationship with your friend or boyfriend, I think, in my opinion, happening the family relationship, because the feeling is very, very hurt, machucado. But because my father and my mother, the people, my extremely true, since this happening, complicated. The after the happening, the family, I forgot, convívio, family, the situation. But the moment, the feeling, the situation very, very difficult. After the time, maybe the look understand the happening, because I don't the break with my father and my mother. One day, this relationship, family relationship, return in the but this happening is very very hard. My opinion.
But what would you do? Would you stop talking with your mother or father? If,
Yes, first moment the break the relationship because the mother, the father, the girlfriend, because I forgot this word in English. One big traição is happening inside the circle familiar.
yeah.
Family circle. This first moment, the break, totally relationship.
Yeah.
After I thought about this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Thinking at the first moment to break like the relationship. And you, Bruna, what would you do? You think the
I
same?
agree with you, Marcel. In the first moment that you break the relationship with both your maybe your mother and your boyfriend, you don't have a, in this moment I think you don't have a respect, no. If you don't have in the relationship, don't have a respect, don't have a relationship, I think. So it's difficult, no. So in the first moment that you break the relationship, break up. I think it's break up the relationship, and after you needed to discuss about this because I think it's necessary. Is my mother? Uh, Maybe I don't want the boyfriend more because I think the problem with it's complicated for I think when my mother have a relationship with my boyfriend, but because the end it's large, it's a big gap the relationship. So I think it's difficult imagining this, but if it's happened. I think it's necessary to break, and after this moment, you discuss with your mother or your father, because with the boyfriend and the girlfriend, I don't want to see them.
Yeah, it's a really difficult situation because you were like they were cheating you in front of your face, you know. And so it's really difficult to think about this, but I totally agree, like to break up with the boyfriend and maybe to end this relation with your mother or father, even if it's hard because it's someone that you really believe in, so it's someone that maybe gave you everything that you have. So yeah, it's really difficult, but in this story, the mother got pregnant from her boyfriend. So I think it's more difficult than just started a relationship. But I totally agree.
Do you know this person?
No, because these questions were based on a podcast.
Ah,
And the
okay, okay.
podcast talks about this story. So I will put the name of the podcast, that is Não Inviabilize. So talks about tell the stories. So I shared with you these questions to know what would you do.
In the last I think the last weekend I I read a story about the it's a man have I don't know 100 sons. Do you know this story in the northwest? They married and I don't know how many children they had in this moment, and she wife died, and he married again, and with his wife, any other children, and her sister go at her home then to help she, the wife, the woman, the man. So she pregnant with him, and they have a lot of sons. But after this, her mother go at home to help birth
Oh
daughter.
my God.
And
Oh,
then the mother, do you believe the mother pregnant the man again, one son?
oh my God.
It's complicated. Oh my gosh, what happened with the family? And everybody, uh, everybody live in the same house now. I think, oh my gosh, it's impossible. No, wife, the sister, and the mother, the wife, mother, wife. It's terrible. No,
Yeah.
only
This
the.
situation,
Go ahead.
this situation I remember now that happening, that is soap opera, Laços de Família. The
Yes.
situation.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I was with
Elena.
Giannichini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my
Great.
God.
So it's
So,
not a stranger, no? It's common in our life.
yeah.
Bruna said about the situation, the complicated situation, for example, this family. I remember another day in the Fantástico, I watched the news. Now, this moment, several people living in Trizal. De news fantástico, I watch the people's talk about this situation. They was were casal, another one person now to living with result inside the same party.
Yeah, I was watching some videos about this, but I don't know. It's really difficult. It's difficult to have a relationship with one person. With two is harder. Yeah, and so we can go to the next one. What would you do if your boyfriend or girlfriend wanted to break up with you because you have a gray hair? So, because this kind of thing happens. So, Bruna, what would you do?
Oh, it's okay. Okay, I want to. I I want the other boyfriend. It's okay because I think he crazy, no, because it's not a support knowledge. I think that's it. Don't have. And nowadays it's a fashion, no? It's a gray hair. My sons had have now gray hair because I paint the hair for the hair white hair. I think it's a crazy boyfriend. It's not so good for me because if he don't want me like I I I be maybe I if they don't want me like I be, I think it's not so good for me.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. Like, if someone don't accept you in the way that you are, so this person should not stay with you, right? So I think it's for your mental health too. And what
In this
about you? Go
In
ahead.
this question, you see it only the gray hair, but it's only many things. It's gray hair. It's a little bit things. No, it's
Mhm.
oh my gosh,
It's
I
a
forgot
small
the name.
thing, right?
Yes, but you think if a big problem, maybe a big problem. For example, the person is a fat or angle, don't have a leg, don't have a arm. Well, the boy don't have a value for me.
Yeah, yeah. This is a thing to think about, because it's just a gray hair, but if it would be like more things. So, and you, Mars, what would you do?
For me, depends how much love uh, I I intend continues the relationship because my girlfriend uh, break with me because my gray hair. I paint my hair of black again during every 2 or 3 months. I paint my hair when I intend to continue the relationship. I paint black hair and finish the problem. So another situation, I think the break about gray hair, the relationship, the situation is finished because not exist more love for continuous relationship. The break because the color hair. I think another person not want continuous. Uh, I look I look out this situation where we get the best form or way the finish the relationship. But this is the the complicated situation about the this break because color hair. But I love another person. I paint my hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would not dye my hair, because just if it's something that bothers me, if it's something, oh, it's not okay for me, okay, I will change. But if it's not, I think no.
Yes, I think it's the light answer that Marcio said because I think about this. It's possible. If it's no problem for me to paint my hair, it's okay. No problem. I will paint and the relationship continue maybe. I think it's sometimes I don't know. I put a lot of I storm off the glass water because it's not necessary. Only paint your hair. It's okay for the birth. If it's no problem for me. If it is problem for me, I don't want to paint my hair. Okay, but sometimes it's not a big problem. No, it's different when you have a big problem. You have this. Sometimes you need to put, for example, silicone. Maybe you want to put. I break up with you because I want a woman a big bust, and you need to put a silicone and you don't want. Maybe it's complicated, more complicated because only paint your hair and you don't have a problem with this.
Yeah, yeah, very good. If it's something that would you like to change, okay, but if it's not, so don't change it. And so we can go to the next one. What would you do if you discovered your boyfriend or girlfriend pretended to have a tumor and you lent his or her money? to make the surgery, but he or she made a plastic surgery. So, like your partner pretended to have a tumor, but they got this money to make a plastic surgery. So, Marcio, what would you do?
So, in my opinion, I think the relationship needs true because it is need true respect. But this situation it's very very hard because another person when happening situation this I don't say or what because the breakthrough the relationship I the tumor the 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 complicated the relationship this situation in the breakthrough the relationship in my case I look talk about happening I look to understand uh, the person or what you think because your decision this is form the get the money because cirurgy need one time before recuperating. In my case, break the truth, but I look about situation after this hard situation.
Yeah, it's really important what you said. Like you need to say always the truth. So I think if this person like lied to you, it's not a relationship anymore. So, and you, Bruna, what would you do?
Yes, I think it don't have a relationship if we don't have don't have relationship. And so, and I think he will need another plastic surgery, no? Because I died him. Oh my gosh, I hate. And maybe I would hold I would have hope. I would help to get the true tumor. Do you understand? I would hope, hope. Eu desejaria, in this moment, eu ia torcer para que ele pegasse agora um tumor de verdade.
Yeah, very
It's
good.
so bad, person, no, but he lied for me. It's not good relationship.
Yeah, I totally agree. I would like to have my money back, so give me my money. And I don't care if the person needs a time, because if the person made a plastic surgery, they need to stay on a bed for some days. Yeah, but I don't care. I just want my money back and forget about me.
You said about you want your money. In the past, I saw the reality reality program. I don't know the name is João. He asked something that the couple one needed to to say some true thing for the other. And this moment,
It's João Kleber.
yes, João Kleber. And this moment, it's the couple go went to the program, and the wife don't want what's happened. They finish the marriage, the relationship, and in this moment, the man want that she entregar, devolvesse. How do you say devolver?
To I forgot.
I
To give
forgot.
back.
To give back she gave back the silicone, because they paid for the silicone for her, and now he wants the silicone again for him, because they finished the relationship, and he paid the silicone, so he wants the money.
Oh
The silicone. Oh my gosh, I think he crazy.
yeah, it's crazy because it's on her body, so
And
let's see. The next one. What would you do if your partner got the money you saved during 8 months to buy his or her team uniform without asking you? So you were like saving money for 8 months to buy something that you love, that you really want to have, and your partner take this money to buy like football uniform. What would you do, Marcio?
So another situation about break the trust. Now I think the what I forgot. This money. What I did this month, because 8 months saved one money. I need the money for to buy something. Out the buy uniform another team. This what the important the action for my money for not my authorization. Another situation, the break the trust. I look to talk for I know why the people take my money if I not authorized the situation, because this need one I forgot explicação because the another person take my money. I talk about this situation another person for I understand what happened.
Yeah, I think the person needs to explain why they get your money like without asking for you. I think this is something that we need to do, to ask for people before we take something. So, and you, Bruna, what would you do?
So if they took the money to do anything, for example, important things, for example, maybe pay for day in the hospital. You have the problem, they have a problem, and and took the money. It's possible for you. It's okay. But don't you don't permission. They don't have your permission. She, for example.
I think about this situation because another person to buy one uniform. What is happening if this act? I talk about this situation. I can give back, devolver, give back,
Maybe. Let me see.
return the uniform for the store where I can my money again or not. This situation I look talk about the happening. I need to get another money because this saved I need for something. This person breakthrough for me. After I don't know what's happening with relationship.
Okay, so I think if like Bart said, it's this moment you don't have the truth. It's a problem because took you without permission. It's a problem, and they don't know. He doesn't know what I want to do with this money, because sometimes I save this money because I have a specific things that I want to do, and it's a big problem. No, I think it's a superfluous, maybe a superfluous things. A t-shirt. Oh my God, it's a problem. If he took this money for pay an important thing without my permission, maybe it's not a big problem, no, because it's necessary. It don't have time to speak for me. Maybe it's possible I don't care with this, but only pay the uniform. It's not good. It's terrible. And you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I don't know what would I do, but I will like the last one, I would like my money back. So if like it's what you said, it's a full thing, like to spend the money with team uniform. So we have other things to spend money, and like 8 months you can save a lot of money in 8 months. So like to spend this amount of money with team uniform, for me it doesn't make sense. So I think I would try to talk to this person to give the money back. But as I said, I think the relationship ended because the person not lied to you but hide something. So if it's so important to him or her, they should tell to you, yeah, like, oh, I'm planning to buy a team uniform, because it's something that you need to talk to the person before this. So
The relationship is necessary to discuss all the time, no? It's necessary the truth. The truth. I think in the relationship, all relationship, not only the man and woman, and it's necessary in the friendship. It's necessary to discuss and they understand what the necessary of the other person.
yeah, totally, yeah.
Another information. This uniform is the Vasco da Gama time.
It could be.
Eu já desculparia aí.
Very good. So we have time to answer just one more. So I will go to number 7. What would you do if you let a cake for your child's birthday? So it's your like daughter or son birthday, and you bought a cake in a fridge at your work, and your boss ate. what would you do? Bruna, what would you do?
Oh my gosh, it's terrible, no? But I think I like the answer in this moment, and I will buy the other cake because don't have solution this moment, no? You don't have more the cake, so you in this moment you angry your boss, but you need the job maybe, and you take it easy in this moment, calm down, and go to buy another cake maybe.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation, right? Like your
No.
boss, so yeah, I don't know. And you, Marcio, what would you do?
So I agree with Bruno because the solution, the buy another quick because the birthday anniversary need commemoration with the cake. With the situation with my boss depends because how how long time I work with the person. I identify my cake then inside the fridge. Uh,
Mm,
I look and talk about the situation because in the work several people work together e the fridge is I forgot compartilhado. I need put something inside. I need identificar the the thing. I talk about the situation with my boss. I believe I have the freedom with talking about several situations. The solution to buy another cake it depends the the conversation about situation. I invite my boss for birthday. He, he,
yeah.
he like a lot of the cake, anniversary cake.
Yeah, it's really hard, but I totally agree when you said about like how long time you are working with this person. So you feel if you can in like the way that you can talk about this, right? But I think I would like to talk to my boss and said, oh, so this this cake was to my children's birthday and you ate, so try to make him like pay the cake that he ate. So welcome back, guys. How was the conversation?
It was a good conversation with my colleagues. A hard subject.
Yeah, did you find uh, a question more difficult than other one?
I
What
think
was the hardest one?
I think the last about, if I'm not mistaken, if my partner have a date and pretending, if I'm mistaken, if he pretending I'm dead. The number 7 or 6, I don't know.
Yeah, very good. And we were talking about the number 7. Like, so Gabriel, what would you do if you let a cake for your child's birthday in a fridge and your boss ate? What would you
I
do?
answered again with my another room, but I the energy come back. And I'm friendly person, but I would stay angry, and I think I would say my boss if he needs he need to pay another, he need to buy another cake to me. And if he didn't to buy another, I think I would buy another cake and put the fridge again with some pepper and I don't know, some pills. I don't know how to say in English, laxante. And I would say, go ahead. Can you eat right now?
Typical.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And about the others, how was the conversation, guys?
It was so nice. I discovered that in some situations we have a little of killer instinct. Yeah, because sometimes we just want to kill someone, but I'm just kidding. So we need to deal with a lot of difficult situation. Yeah, if this were true, for example, in the situation that so your father is starting a relationship with your girlfriend, so that could be so crazy, and I don't know what could be my real reaction, but so complicated to imagine that this exists in some place of the world. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so difficult to know that this is something like common. So, and what about you, Jefferson, Ricardo? How was the conversation?
Terrible. Most of the questions out of my reality. I felt very embarrassed. So many questions, but we answer in a funny way. We transform tough questions in something funny. We talk a lot of things that I can tell here by YouTube. Can you imagine 4 guys talking about all of these questions? It's impossible to express here now, but
Very good. Thanks for sharing. And you, Ricardo, do you want to share how was it for you?
Oh, Jefferson mentioned something about trusting. When you have a relationship, it's necessary focus on the trusty. So in this case, I think if you a partner, girlfriend or wife made someone from these movements, from attitudes, it's not possible to keep a relationship. For example, if you your partner have a relationship with your father, and about your bosses, so it's different, certainly, but it's a kind of relationship. It's a no sense situation if your boss ate your birthday cake. So that's weird. But I agree with Leo and Gabriel, and put a kind of medicine in the cake and just let again on the freezer, and well, suddenly happened something, but I just put the medicine on the cake, but I don't put the cake on the boss mouth, so it's could be a bad happen. So
Yeah, very good.